Hey there, little snowflakes. It's me, More Than a Girl, aka Sydney. And today's video is a little different. So, I despise the sound of chewing. I don't know if I've despised it all my life, but I know that I've hated it for the last 6 or 7 years. It gives me this feeling kind of between wanting to throw up and wanting to stab someone. It's just very, very irritating. I don't even like the sound of my own self chewing. I'm irritated by the sound of my own chewing. I'm irritated by the sound of anyone else chewing. I have to leave the room when someone else is eating. If they're eating and I'm not, I have to leave because I can hear them. Even if they're 3 feet away, I can hear them. It's gross. And so, in order to desensitize myself, I started watching mukbangs. Mukbangs? Mukbangs? I've heard people say it all kinds of ways. I'm sure I could just Google it and find out how it's actually pronounced, but someone tell me in the comments instead. So, I started watching mukbangs a week ago, and I never understood them. I thought they were disgusting. Okay, I was like, why do people listen to this? It was the same feeling of my mom watches the pimple popper videos. I'm like, why would anyone watch this? It's disgusting. But I kept watching them, and it still gave me that feeling of wanting to throw up and stab someone, but I just kept watching. I couldn't stop watching it. Okay? And the more I watched, the deeper I dove into this greasy cheese and ranch-filled hole, the more questions I began having. Not only the how do you pronounce it question, but do you have to eat gross amounts of food for it to be considered a mukbang? Mukbang? Or can you eat an orange? One orange. And some grapes. Is this still a mukbang? I'm probably gonna say this word 50 different ways before the video's over. Does it have to be 5,000 calories or more to be considered a mukbang? Does it have to be unhealthy food to be considered a mukbang? Does it have to be, what do I see? It's mostly either fast food or ramen or for some reason crawfish, crab, boil type stuff. What makes a mukbang? Also, is it still a mukbang if you don't moan after every bite you take? Because people make a lot of weird sounds. I have to wear headphones, or else my parents might think I'm watching porn. People moan and grunt and roll their eyes back up into their head. Is that a requirement? Should I be doing that right now? Because I'm pretty sure this orange tastes better than half the crap these people are eating. Alright? I've had most of the stuff that they're eating. Not all at once, of course, but I've had KFC before. I've had McDonald's and Taco Bell. And sure, that first bite is pretty good. But after that, it's kind of disgusting. Yeah. I don't think I've had any food that was so good it made me moan. You know? I think these people have a problem. Another thing. Is it still a mukbang? Mukbang? Whatever the heck? If you don't have one of those little microphones like on your shirt? Like recording all the gross chewing sounds? Like, I'm saying like too much. Those are the worst ones. Right where you can like hear all the squishy body noises of like digestion. That's so gross. So like, is it still a mukbang if you can't hear that grossness? Because I've been watching a lot of cringe compilations, right? It's not been actual people who do mukbangs, it's people who make compilations of people making mukbangs. And some of them are just eaten. Some of them have the TV on. And you can't really hear all the grossness going on. But some of them are like ASMR, which that doesn't make any sense to me either. I don't like ASMR. Or, I like some of it, I guess. Like, there are some sounds that are soothing. Like crackling fire or like thunder. But like the sound of someone like whispering in your ear, no, that's creepy. That's not soothing, that's creepy. I think my dog just howled. I'm gonna go. Yeah, my dog's howling. I'm gonna let her out. My dog is now out. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere, I think it might have been in a comment section, that mukbangs really started with Korean people who were eating alone and didn't want to be eating alone. So they would film themselves or stream themselves while they're eating so they don't feel so lonely. And it was just normal food. It wasn't big giant portions. It wasn't unhealthy crap. It was just normal, what I'm eating for dinner type food. But then I've read in other comments that it was always massive portions. I don't know what to believe. Someone tell me in the comments. Like, I could just Google it, but I'm too lazy for that. Another thing, what's with the coldest water? Seems like every mukbang, whatever, has one of those coldest water bottles sitting right next to them. And I'm like, are they sponsoring this? Because, And like, I've seen some comments that are like, I want to start a mukbang channel, but I don't want to gain like 50 pounds. And people are like, don't do it, it's not worth it. You know, don't sacrifice your health. And I'm like, just eat normal, healthy food, right? No one said that you had to eat 5,000 calories in one sitting. You know what? This is an orange and some grapes, okay? Is this a mukbang? Mukbang? Is it? What is this, Is this just a eat with me? Because I remember they used to be called like eat with me or eating shows until people like found out that they were, my grape just rolled away, that they were called mukbangs, whatever. I think it's mukbang, okay? You know why I think that? Because I watched a show. I watched a Korean show on Netflix called Strong Girl Bong Soon. It's amazing, go watch it. And there was a character in it, and his name was Guk-do. And Guk was spelled G-U-K, and Muk is spelled M-U-K, so he wasn't Guk-do. As for the bang bong part, I don't know. Bong Soon was spelled with an O. So I think that's all I wanted to, I think that's all my questions about mukbangs, mukbangs, whatever they're called. And sorry I haven't really put out any videos. I have ideas. I just, I'm not really motivated to make any of them. Like, I got videos I want to make about theory entropy and other chem. Got videos I want to make about veganism, because for anyone who didn't know, which you probably didn't know because I haven't been making any videos, I'm like recently vegan, like the last 3-ish months. What can I have? Though, I won't say I'm totally vegan, because I do still eat things with, oh, don't eat that. I do still eat things with honey in them. I still eat, country crock butter, which it's not vegan, even though it's like vegetable spread and there's no cholesterol in it. It has like lactic acid or something in it, so I guess I'm plant-based, not vegan. Because vegan's like an ethical lifestyle, it's not a diet. But I guess maybe that is, because, so my diet isn't completely vegan, but I'm up with the ethical lifestyle. But mostly, it's just because I still live with my parents. My mom doesn't really care. My dad, like, hates veganism. I don't know why. He thinks it's stupid. He thinks animals don't know any better. Like, if you're raised in a slaughterhouse, you don't suffer because you don't know any better. So, I'd have a hard time convincing him, like, what about the bees for, like, honey and stuff like that? And, like, he's not gonna pay. I mean, he already eats country crock butter. He thought it was butter this whole time. It's not. It's vegetable spread, okay? So it's better than real butter, right? Like, no cholesterol, like, half the calories. It's way better. But still got that one little ingredient that makes it not vegan. So I'm not gonna, like, pressure him. He's trying, I think, in his... He's trying. He is, to accept. But I think asking him to buy a completely different sort of butter, and then we'd have like 2 types of butter. We already have 2 types of mayonnaise, right? That almost broke his heart. I don't know. He has a thing about mayonnaise. If I asked him to buy 2 different kinds of butter, all bets are off. So, finished my grapes, finished my oranges. Is this a mukbang? I don't know. You tell me. If anyone can answer my questions, answer them in the comment section. And hey, if you want me to do more eating type videos, that's cool. I eat, you know, and this is pretty easy. Don't really have to think of any actual content. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, or at the very least didn't completely hate it. This is my house, by the way. I'm sitting in my driveway. I don't know, I feel like fruit should always be eaten outside. I don't always eat fruit outside, but I feel like, you know, outside is a good place to eat fruit. My face is all red, because even though it's September, we're in Florida, and it's still really hot. Great. So, what was I? I hope that you liked this video, or at the very least didn't completely hate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and most importantly, stay special, snowflakes. Bye!